I had shared you the notes, guys. Yesterday I was slightly busy there whole day. It's very complicated. Meetings are going on for the next quarters. Quarters are shifting, right? You know, like it's budget fix are there right now. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter. So in third quarter meetings are there. Two people. Two people are there. Let's see. It's all about the budget and their performance, guys. A tracker is the tracker. You know, when you will go for the company, the tracker is there. Where each and every phase of your, like how many lines of code you had resolved, how many lines of code you had revamp, all those things will be there. It's a very irritating one here, actually. Let's see. So we had study about something like suppose we have a product. Everybody concentrate here. We have a product here. So inside the product we have something like kya tha bhai? Product ID is there. Product ID is there. Product name is there. Right? Product name is there. And then what is that? About is there. About is there. And then price is there. Price is there. Kya ho gaya? Online people, can you be able to see my screen, guys? Yeah. Everybody be active, right? We'll complete it today, right? And tomorrow some operations we'll do, and then directly we'll jump to the Hibernate, guys. So as I told you, like I will take 4 or 5 days of time for Spring JDBC. That's it. Not more than that. That's the only thing which you have to know, which everybody will ask, and the use things are also there. And then we'll move to Hibernate for 7 days. 7 to 8 days we'll move to Hibernate. Then we'll start the Spring Boot, guys. Some basic and all those features and all those things we'll see for 1 week, right? I mean to say obviously with the programming. And then we'll move to some Spring Boot internal terms. And then we'll move to Data JPA for 1 week, MVC for 1 week, and REST API for 1 week. Right? This 7 days target is there, guys. So my main target will be up to September 31. I will complete the MVC and will jump to some REST API terms up to September 31. Right? So that you will be ready, because you know, like October, the interview will be in October. Not in October. September. August 31. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm going in next phase every time. Sorry. August 31, I will complete the rest and all those things, so that in September we will cope up all the security and all the tools, as well as Spring AI and microservice. Yeah, fine. In September, that is the plan. September I will close it. Right? So August, September, July, 390 to ho gaya udhar. Like I told you, 100 days, something like 90 to 100 cope up like that. It's all because of you, yaar. मेरे को इतना ये internal पढ़ाना पड़ रहा है, right, for you. अब क्या चाहते हो? Chat GPT बन जाओ क्या? What do you want? Like in one month we had completed a lot of things. See, chalo. So we have a product, guys. Inside this product, everyone please concentrate. It's in the database, right? It's in the database right now. It's in the database. All those things are present in the database. Everybody concentrate. Right? It's in the database. Now we have to perform some operations. Now we have to perform some operations on that. Everybody concentrate. So for performing some operations, we need a BAO class. Sorry. DAO class is there. DAO class. Now DAO class contain what logics, guys? All the logics which can connect with the database. Connect with the database. With the database. Next one. Sending SQL query. Sending the SQL query from my application to database. From my application to the database. Okay, database is there. The next one is what, guys? Retrieving the query, right? Retrieve the query, iterate over the query, iterate over the query, all those things we are writing inside the do class or not? Yes. Now these things previously we are doing it, what is guys, manually, right? Manually. Right now who will take care of it? Spring JDBC. Now all those things, all these take care by the Spring JDBC. Everybody understands Spring JDBC is there. Now that's why Spring JDBC is using given me which class guys? JDBC. What is the class guys? JDBC template. This JDBC template alone provide these things, or if we take the help of someone, which is data source. The data source is interface, or first of all tell me, the JDBC template is class or interface? Perfect. This data source is the class or interface? Okay. Okay. Now tell me, this JDBC template provided by whom guys? Exactly. Provided by whom? Spring JDBC. Obviously you can see that. Spring JDBC. JDBC. That's why we need the dependency of Spring JDBC in pom.xml now. That's why we are writing here pom.xml with the Spring JDBC dependency. Right or not? Okay. For connecting with the database guys, I need OJDBC jar or not? That's why the same for connecting with the database guys, we can write here, everybody concentrate, we can write here, we can write here the dependency as, what is the dependency? OJDBC, right? 8 jar dependency. We can all, both this we will take from which place guys? Maven repository or not? Okay, perfect. Now, yesterday I had shared you the notes by writing each and everything, as well as I had compared with XML with a notation. I mean to say, yesterday we had done with the configuration approach, right? I had given XML approach also, so that you can compare it. Okay. Now let's see. Now after that, data source is the interface. Then definitely tell me, this data source is provided by whom? Spring JDBC or JDBC API? JDBC API. JDBC API. And it is present in which package, guys? JavaX.SQL.data source, something like that, right? And generally it is providing for which purpose guys? Connection pooling, right or not? Connection pool means every time we no need to write the set of code for connecting. Now if the data source is the interface, somebody have to provide the implementation class or not? Who had provided the implementation class? Spring JDBC had provided the implementation class. What is the name of implementation class? Driver manager data source. Great guys. Driver manager data source will be there. Data source will be there. Okay. Now this is provided by whom? Spring JDBC people, right? Spring JDBC people. Okay. Now this driver manager data source class will internally give me what guys? Internally, I mean to say, what we have to pass to this driver manager data source class? Are yaar, this driver manager data source will use the connection pooling na. So for connection pooling, what should I have to pass to him? We should pass the driver name or not? We should pass the URL or not? Right? URL or not? Yes. We should pass the URL. Then we should pass the username or not? Yes, username we should have to pass. And then we should pass what guys? Password or not? Yes, password we have to pass. Great. Right? Then all those things are done. All those things are completed. Right or not? All those things are completed. I mean to say, now we should have to, I mean to say, if any class right now, suppose right now the class is, everybody consider the class product DEO is there, this class have to connect with someone. He have to write here what guys? First of all, private, tell me, private, what is that? JDBC template is there, and then template is there. Okay, we had provided some injection, constructor, setter, whatever you know, right? Constructor will be provided for this one, and then that's it. Everybody concentrate here. That's it. Suppose this is the class. Now for this one I have to, okay, this particular person is going to use whom? Data source. This data source internally use whom? Driver manager data source. So let's write the configuration. So that's why we are writing configuration inside the application application.properties or not? We are writing inside the application.properties or not? Yes, exactly. Now tell me one thing, guys. Inside this application dot property, we are writing here for what purpose? For connecting purpose, na? Arey Baba, tell me. Now I'm writing here what? db dot driver, right? Driver name something like that, and we are passing here the driver name. What is the driver name? Oracle dot jdbc dot driver dot Oracle driver. We are passing like that, and again, where is now again, guys, we are passing here something like, everybody consider it. We are passing here db dot what is that? URL is there, right? URL we are passing here what? Oracle colon, JDBC colon, thin colon, or JDBC colon, Oracle colon, thin colon, at the rate, fast, at the rate, localhost, 1521, and what is that? XC is there. Okay, great. And then we are writing here db dot username, whatever the username you have. Yesterday when people had mailed me, sir, I'm getting login issue and all those things, right? I had like what he had written username as system, actually his username as something else. I don't know who is that, online and offline. Anybody had mailed me, sir, this is my configuration file and I'm getting the DB connection issue, that username password wrong, right? Password wrong. So if you are trying to merge up the thing, guys, if you are trying to not understanding, copying the thing, this will be happen, right? I had written system manager, that person also written system manager. Why? Because I told you to take the screenshot. Sir ne likha system manager, mere mein bhi ho. If somebody is there who had given me that heads up, guys, please use your mind. Right? System and manager is there right now. Now what will happen? Now I have to give these all configuration. Everybody concentrate. I have to give all this configuration to whom? Who need this? JDBC template. Right or not? Now JDBC template will take the help of which class? Data source. And data source will take the help of which class? Driver manager. That's why we are going to write a Java configuration class. Everybody concentrate. Right? Java configuration class. Concentrate, guys. Now we are writing here class Java config, because we don't have the source code. That's why we are writing these things. Right? I will write here environment. Everybody concentrate here. Environment will be there. Okay. Now after that, for this one, I'm going to write here what, guys? @AutoWire will be there. And then here I'm going to write here what, guys? Configuration. Configuration is there. And after that, here we are going to provide here. Everybody concentrate here. Bean definition. Let's write the bean definition here, guys. Concentrate. Let's write the bean definition. So first of all, we are going to write here bean definition. So tell me, first of all, I'm going to write here @bean. This capital @bean. Right. Now I'm writing here public. And the first one, I need what? Data source na? Yes. So data source is there. Right. Inside this, I'm creating the object. Now I have to create the object of whom, guys? Driver manager, data source will be there, right? Source equals to, we are going to write here what? New driver manager, everybody concentrate. Driver manager, data source will be there. Great. Data source will be there. Now after that, we have to set the value. For setting the value, guys, first of all, we should have to provide here property source or not. That's why I'm writing here what, guys? Property source. Now in the property source, right, we are writing here what? Class path. Everybody concentrate. Class path is there, right? com/day 35 34 whatever we are there, right? Application dot, what is that? Properties, right? Application dot properties are there. Done. Now IOC container will call this class or not? Yes. But if it will call this class, can it able to reach my product DAO class? No, na? That's why I have to provide here what, guys? @component scan or not? So I have to write here what, guys? At the rate component scan. And what we have to write? Base package, right? Base package equals to com dot suppose it day 35, whatever the day we have. Com dot day 35. Day 35. Okay, done. Now after that we have to write here. Let's see. Right? We have to write here all those things. Right? Now everybody concentrate. Now in the product DO, guys, everybody concentrate. Product DO, we have to represent this class with the stereotype annotation now. That's why the operation right now, any class which will perform all the operation which can connect with the database, bring back the results, send the SQL query, that type of class is known as which class, guys? DAO class. And we'll represent this DAO class, which is what thing? Repository. Right? Repository. Right? Let's go here. Are you understanding? Are you understanding this? Yesterday only I am revising it. Okay, now we are going here. Let's write here our setups. Now what are the setup? First of all, I am writing here source dot tell me get set class name, right? Driver class name is there. Yeah, driver class name is there. Driver class name something is there where we are going to take environment. Chalo bolo first. Environment dot get property. Perfect. Get property. Get property of, and we are trying to provide a property, right? db dot driver name, something like, suppose, right? In the same manner, we should have to provide all those property or not? Set all the properties. Set all the property. How we can set URL, set username, set password? We can do what or not? Yes. Then I will write here what, guys? I will write here what? Return source. Return source. Return source. Okay, done. Now everybody concentrate, guys. The next one I'm going to write for JDBC template. Okay, let's write. Tell me. At the rate bean. I'm writing here what, guys? Public. Public. Next one. JDBC template. And then JDBC template. And then we are writing here, everybody concentrate, we are writing here, what is that? JDBC template. JDBC template is a class or interface, guys? So class we can create the object or not? Yes, JDBC, what is that? JDBC template, right? Template equals to new JDBC template is there. Okay, perfect. And okay, tell me, at the time only, everybody concentrate, at the time only, the JDBC, okay, see here, kaha gaya yaar, wo class kaha gaya? Let's see, guys. So right now repository is there. Now, when I create the object of product DO, who will execute at the same time? JDBC template. That's why we had provided constructor injection. Now JDBC template internally using data source or not? Now I need, when the object will be created for JDBC template, at that time only all the connection will happen. That's why I will use which injection, guys? Mandatory or optional injection? Who is the mandatory injection? That's why we are providing here what, guys? Here we are going to provide here what? Data source. In this place we will provide, inside this we will provide here what, guys? Data source. Sir, what is this data source? This data source is this one. Right? This one is there. Okay, let me connect it. Right? This one is the data source which we are going to provide inside the constructor. That's it. Now everybody concentrate. Now it's done. Okay, we are going to return what, guys? We are going to return here. So let's return here first of all. Return here, right? Return, what is that? Template. Done. So class completed. कहाँ जा रहे हो भाई? तुम्हें कहाँ जाना? Yeah. ओए, sorry. चलो ठीक है. Right, done. Now after that our class is completed and all those things. Now tell me what is the use. Why I had written you the program for telling you step by step process so that you will understand. Now right now what will happen? We have to create a main class or not? Yes. Let's create a main class, guys. Everybody concentrate. Let's create a main class. Sure, तो main class के लिए ये ले लेते हैं. So let's create a main class here. So right now we are writing here main.java. Right, main.java will be there. Let's write here. Let's write here. Tell me, class main, and then we have to write here what, guys? Public static, public static void main is there, and then we have to write here what, guys? String of args, and we are going to use the IOC container. So let's call the IOC container. So what we are writing here? Application context or annotation config application, anything you can use, right? Annotation config, application context will be there, equals to context equals to what we are going to write? New annotation, new array. अरे मेरे को बहुत सर्दी हो गया भाई. You know my right now one nose is totally blocked. This is that much of irritating thing. You will feel in the night. Either one time left side, then you will see, and this side, right? Okay, wait 1 minute. Let's say, guys, annotation config, application context is there, right? Application context is there. Okay. Let's see, guys. Now here we have to pass what, guys? Here we have to pass Java configuration class. So right, pass here what? Java config dot class is there, right or not? Now we had passed this one. Now let's call this. Now I'm writing here context dot get bean, and we are calling here. Suppose I will give the name as a product for the repository. Right, product is there, and what is that? Product do dot class. Now everybody concentrate. What is the execution flow? The first execution flow, container started. Remember life cycle? Remember the life cycle methods? Yeah. Let's see. Now first container started. Everybody concentrate. First container started. Okay. Now the container will reach to which place, guys? Java config. Now it will go for the Java config class. Reach to the Java config class, right? Like it will load this class or not? Yes, it is going to load this class. Everybody concentrate here. It's going to load this class. Okay. Now the class is loaded right now. When the class is loaded right now, what will happen? First of all, where it will reach, guys? It will take configuration class. It will call the property source. When the property source will call internally, IOC container will create one separate place. And what is the separate place known as environment or not? And then after that, it will reach directly to the property source or not? I mean to say property source, it will reach and dump all the value inside the IOC container. Na? After coming back to this one, it will scan the component scan or not? It will scan the component scan or first it will check all the classes terms. Exactly, first it will go for all the bean definition. Now it will go for the bean definition right now. Now tell me right now, when it will go for the bean definition, it is trying to find out this class. This class is present with me. This class is present with me. Then that's why it will go for the pom.xml for checking the dependencies. Do we added the Spring JDBC dependency? Yes. Then it can find out this class or not? Yes. Now, when this class will be found, what will happen? It will create the object of this class. Yes. And then it will set the value. For setting the value, all this value is dumped inside the property source or not? Yes. Environment variable. That's why all the value will be set. Right? 5 number. All the values will be set here. Right? Now, after that, it will reach to which class? Again, Spring, this next one. JDBC template. Now again it is searching, is this class is with you? No. Then it will search in where, guys? Pom.xml. XML. Have we added the dependency? Yes. Then it will able to call it. Right now, what will happen when you create this? It will inject the data source. It will go data source is available. Yes. It will inject all the property inside this. Now, after this, it will go and search components scan. Now, when it will go for the component scan, guys, do we have any class added with the some stereotype annotation? Yes. Now, when you are going to write it here, right? When you are going to write it here, what guys? At the rate auto wired. Then what will happen? What is the bean dependency? JDBC. Auto wire will work with by name or by type. By type. What is the type of this one? JDBC template. It will check in the configuration class. Do we have any JDBC template? Yes. Configure it. Now means this object, which the object we are returning, this object will go and store inside this JDBC. Store inside this JDBC template or not? Yes. Now this object right now contain data source or not? And data source contain all the property or not? Means by default our class will initialize with all the database setup connections or not? This is the execution flow for setups. Now we are done with the setup. Now we have to perform some operations. We have to perform some operations. For this operation, do we have to write prepared statement by our own? No. Do we have to write result set? No. Do we have to write all those things? No. Who will take care? Spring JDBC. So first operation, suppose we are performing the first operation here to get the value. So we are writing the SQL query. Now tell me the SQL query, guys. Private final static string, and the name recommendation is what, guys? Capital letter. SQL query for count, right? Count. Now we are writing here the query here. So what is the query? Select count of 1 from product, right or not, guys? Select count from the one product. Now it will give me what? How many rows are available in the table now? I'm sorry, how many things are available in the table now? Okay, now everybody concentrate here. Now we are going to write a method for it. Right? What is the method? Public int get number of what, guys? Product. Okay, get number of the product. And the only things which we have to write here, return. This is in this class, guys. This is in this class. Everybody concentrate. This is in this class. Right? This is the things present inside this class. Right? I'm making the mark here. Now what should we have to write? Tell me first. Return template dot. What is the method? Query for object. This query for object will take what? SQL query na? And what type of class you want in return? Integer dot class. Right or not, guys? When you are writing this one, internally, everybody see here, internally how it is working, everybody concentrate. When we are writing this class, please concentrate. Internally how it is working, internally JDBC template class is there, everybody concentrate here. JDBC template class is there, everybody concentrate here. Now I'm writing here class, what is that? JDBC template is there. JDBC template is there. Inside this private data source, everybody, private data source is there or not? Yes. Now constructor injection is there or not? I mean to say constructor is there or not? Yes. Right, constructor is there for all the injections. Now inside this class there is overloaded method which is known as query for object. Now this query for object right now is returning object here. Everybody concentrate. Object here, and we have to write here which one, guys? Query. Everybody concentrate. Query for object is there. Everybody concentrate here. This query for object is taking the SQL query. Query is there, right? And taking here what, guys? Class type. Right? Class type. Now class type. Now it will do what? It will take the connection. So internal code is there, guys. See here, internal code of JDBC things. Null. Okay. Now prepared statement. Everybody concentrate. Prepared statement. Statement is there. PHT empty equals to null. Right. Result set, because everything is taken care by Spring JDBC. Right. Result set RS equals to what is that? Null. And then returning object right now, object, right? Object result equals to what, guys? Null. Object result equals to null. Now we are writing here, try and catch. I mean to say internally the try and catch is there. Now it is using here con equals to source, data source dot get connection. This is connection pooling or not, guys? Yes. Means try JDBC template will not write connection con equals to driver manager dot get connection, because it's a repeated set of logic now. That's why it will use what? Data source or not. Arey guys, are you understanding? I'm continuously speaking from tomorrow onwards. Are you understanding this? You can link with that in your mind, right? Okay. Get connection. Explicitly I'm telling you all those things because I know yesterday you were confused. A lots of people are confused yesterday how JDBC is working. That's why. Hold on. Right now, these things are there. Now we are writing here PHTMT equals to con dot. What is that? Prepared statement, and whatever the query is there will be placed there or not? Yes. Query will be there. Right? This query will be sent it. Which query? This query. This one, this query will be placed this place. Okay. The next one is what, guys? Result set. That's why RS equals to PHTMT dot execute update or execute query, whatever the things are there. Execute query is there, or execute update, whatever the things you are going to write here. Everybody concentrate. Now these things all done. Now iteration also done by JDBC template. How, sir? Now see, while loop, while RS dot, what is that? Next is there. Now you are writing here if condition. Hold on. Now you are writing here type. Okay. This query. Just a minute, guys. ऐसे ही लेट है और इधर हो ये सब फालतू. Online people, can you able to see the screen, guys? No, wait. I mean to say, like, audio is clear for you. Yeah, fine. Okay, thank you. Let's see, guys. वो उसका वो है, क्या बोलते हैं, वो वाइल्ड कार्ड एंट्री है. क्या बोलूंगा, like 2 days I can tell anyone to come on time. वो आता है ऐसे करते. सर ठीक है, आओ घूमते फिरते, तुम्हारी मर्जी, मेरा पैसा लगा है. No. Let's see, guys, everybody. Now what will happen? First of all, what will happen? Connection will be stabilized, and then prepared statement, like JDBC template, with the help of prepared statement, send this query to the database. Guys, everybody concentrate. Send this query to the database, and then execute query you are writing, right? Execute query. What will happen? All the things will be returned back and stored inside the result set or not? Yes. Now you are iterating it one by one. Iterating it one by one. Now tell me, who will pass this SQL query? Programmer or somebody else? भाई तुम लोग ऑनलाइन क्लास देख रहे हो क्या? You guys are watching online class. Watch. Share with me also. कुछ interesting share करो यार. I'm like in office I'm getting bored. I want to also chill like you. Share. I will give my Insta ID. Please share it. Seriously, are you that much relaxed? Do you have lots of money? Are you spec only? A lot of like your family members is rich enough. Yes. Continue. पैसा ये भाई सब खेल right? Continue. Watch the mobile. Continue. चलो, let's see. चलो, fine. नहीं, the people who are concentrating don't like. They are not serious with the life. I don't think. Last people also are lots of things. They are not serious with the life. These all people are not serious. चलो करो. Prashant will not going to do anything for your life. Prashant is not going to tolerate your all pains which you are going to suffer in future if the things will be not there. Prashant is just only going to tell you the concept, use this concept, try to get some job, that's it. Now, don't listen to Prashant word right now. See, the Ashanti will be there in your life. If you will not believe me, guys, the time will tell you. Right? The thing is, when you give up by yourself, that Brahma also not help you. Pakka. You had give up. Literally, the people I'm talking about, the people who are not interested. See, first of all, hold on. 1 minute. Let me tell you one thing, guys. If you are interested and if you learn the things, you will see the board. If you are not interested, definitely your mind will divert. Divert mind have two cases. Either your basics are very bad, that's why you are trying to understand but you cannot able to do. Second reason, you are not interested for study, you have a lots of money, you are not care about anything. इसके बाद एक और क्लास आएगा, फिर और right? Do it. You will feel bad by my word, but I'm telling you the facts. Chalo. Who will send this query, guys? Who will send this query? Who will return the object in some class type? Programmer only, na? Are yaar, you had written this query and you had written integer.class, na? Now, this JDBC template query internally call this type of method or not? This type of method will create the connection on all those things it will do or not? Now you are writing here if right now, everybody understand, if the type is equals to, what is that? Integer dot class, you will return the result in which format? Integer format now. That's why you are writing here, everybody concentrate. That's why you are writing here, right? Result equals to rs dot and convert this result set. Okay, what this result set store, guys? The things which coming back from the database or not? Now you had converted the result set into what, guys? Integer format. Right? In the same manner, everybody concentrate. In the same manner right now. Everybody concentrate here. In the same manner, if the result is the type of string, guys, what you are going to convert it in? Exactly. What is that? Type equals to what, guys? String dot class, string dot What is that? Class. Then the result will be converted into which manner, guys? What is that? First tell me. Result equals to rs dot get string is there, right? Get string is there, right? Get string is there, right? Get string is there. Everybody concentrate here, right? Return, tell me, return result. Return the result. Now done. Now this class is done. Now everybody concentrate how internally it will call. Everybody is clear with how connection established? How the connection established, right? First of all, what will happen, guys? Right now, kahan gaya? Main method kahan gaya? Main. Right now, config class will be called. Everybody concentrate. Config class will be called, right? Config will load and provide all the bean definition or not? Yes, all the bean definition. Now, who is using this bean definition, guys? Our class or not? Yes. Now that's why our class will connect with data template will auto wire with. I mean to say the object will be injected for this class or not? Yes. This class or not? Yes. This internally will provide all the data source or not? Yes. Means directly the things are connected to my database. I mean to say my class is connected to the database. Now we have to perform the operation. Now performing this operation, I will call the which method, guys? Query for object. The query for object will internally process in this manner or not? Right. Now you are calling it here. Everybody, suppose you are calling it bean dot get number of product. This will call this method. Bean dot get number. Everybody concentrate. Get number of product. Get number of product. Right. Tell me. It will call which method? Get number of product. It will call here get number of product. This one. Okay. Now this will call internally which method? Query for object. Now query for object is inside which class? JDBC template. This is overloaded method or not? Yes. Now it will go and it will send your SQL query here or not? It will send your integer class here or not? Now when you are sending it, it will provide connection, it will stabilize the connection, it will execute the SQL query, and then it is checking. Now checking the type, what the type you had passed, integer na? Now integer is equals to integer dot class. Yes. It will return the result in which format? Integer format or not? It will return the integer format, and right now you will get the result in which format, guys? Integer format or not? What is the result you will get? 2. Because how many table are there? How many columns are there in the table? 2. That's why answer you are going to get as what, guys? 2. Okay, perfect. Now I need, everybody concentrate. Now I need name. Now tell me the query. Private, static, final, tell me, string, SQL, query for what is that? Name. Everybody concentrate. SQL query for what, guys? Name. SQL query for name here. Everybody concentrate. SQL query for name. Now, right now, if we had written private static final SQL query for name, tell me. Select product name from product. Everybody, product where product ID same as the database equals to question mark or not? And this question mark we will provide at the runtime or not? That's why we are writing here method. What is the method name, guys? Tell me. Public string get name of product. Okay, get name of product I am writing. Everybody concentrate. Get name of product. And here we are going to pass here what, guys? Int product ID is there, right or not? Okay. Now everybody concentrate. Now right now we should have to pass the query. Tell me, return. Tell me, guys, excuse me. Return. Chalo. Template dot. Query for object. Everybody concentrate. Now I need SQL query or not? Now here we will pass query. Which query? Name query na? Okay. Now name query is there. The next one. Array, in this we are passing query. What we want in return? What we want in return, guys? String. That's why I am writing here what, guys? String. String dot class. Okay, class. And the next we should have to pass the parameter. This parameter na. Now that's why this parameter. Okay, tell me. In a table there could be only one parameter or multiple parameter. You can write 4 question mark also na. Where product ID equals to question mark and price equals to question mark. So how many parameters are there, guys? Okay, which is the thing which can store multiple value at a time? Array na? That's why you are writing here array, and internally if you don't want to use array, args will be there. Right? Args will be there, which can array object args. Right? Object args will be there, which can store multiple values. So if you are not comfortable with this, we can write here what, guys? Object, one array created, and where you are going to pass here what, guys? Product ID. Product ID. Done. Now, sir, tell me. Now you tell me how actually it will work. Now your task is what? Right now I'm giving you the task. Your task is what? In the same manner, see this. Same manner, see this. Everybody bought the laptop or notebook? Take out your laptop or notebook fast. Internal तुम लोग पढ़ोगे, मैं नहीं, fast. I will see each and every people notebook and all those. If you are not bought it, you can write in your mobile personal chat if you don't have the notebook and all. Right? Now listen the task. Task is what? Write the internal code of online people. Please share, send me the internal code for query for object for this one. Query for object for this one. Right? I'm giving you the hint here. Right? Query for object, and I'm writing here. Everybody concentrate. Share me in the chat, guys. Right? For this particular method, write the internal code in this manner. Just a minute, hold on. This is very, very important, guys, because if you want me to take the JDBC class in 5 days, this backbone should be injected in your place. This is the backbone of every particular thing. So I need, your task is what? Everybody, online people, are you listening? The task is write the internal code of query for object. First of all, write down this query. In your notebook or anywhere. In your notebook, I'm telling, in a notepad or notebook, write down this query. First of all, right? Open one notepad in your laptop or in the notebook or in the mobile only, write down this query. Right, hold on, fast, everybody. Try, guys, try. At least try. Fail also fail, no issue. I don't have the problem with the failure. Whatever you will understand, write it. No issue, guys. Free hand from my side. Right? Have you written this one? Query, write down the query, guys. This query only. Template dot query for object. Write down this one. Okay. Right? Now write down the internal for this one. Internal means how this method will look like in this manner. This is the reference for you. Online people, you also write down and share me in the chat, guys. Write down how actually it will look like. Take this help of this method and give me the hint. Write down the query properly. Fast. These are the direct interview questions, guys. These are the direct interview question. Tell me, I want to get the result in the string. How you will call the method? Which method you will call and how internally work? Right? Let's see. Go ahead with this. Think about it. Think about it. How you can work with the query for object method in your query methods. Chalo fast. Chalo, chalo. Wrong also wrong, guys. No issue. Just whatever you understood, write down. Right. Try. Think about it. Try. See this query, right? Right now, this. Listen, no issue. Today, tomorrow, don't worry about it. Just listen. Use your common sense. This is the query, right? How many parameters are there? 2 parameters. Right now, I had given you the query of 3 parameters. Try to execute in the same manner. Don't worry about today or tomorrow. Try out, guys. Just write down here the method name and logic here. That's it. And remember, this is internal code, guys. Right? This is not the exact code. Internal code. Note. करना क्या है? ये इसमें थोड़ा सा चीनी मिलाना है और थोड़ा सा घी और इसको ब्राउन होने तक फ्राई करना है. Stupid. What I told you, that query for object method I had given you right now. Write the internal code like this. करना क्या भाई? Wait. Chalo, fast. Complete, guys. So they are connected, yaar. Hold on. Everybody, please write down fast. Just a minute. Hold on. Let me check. Chalo, fine. You understood what I'm trying to tell you, everybody? What you have to write, you understood? Okay, show me. Fast. Yeah, online people I'm seeing. Yeah, there is one mistake. Temp of 0 not. Right now, what will happen here? Only one parameter is coming. So directly it will fetch. We are sending one parameter. From there, we are not going to fetch. There directly the value will come. If we will write 2, then we can perform here, right? Almost 90% exact. Right? Chalo, write it down. Chalo guys, try. At least try. I don't have the issue if you commit the mistake. GP no, try. Chat GPT will not give internal. यहाँ भी Chat GPT open कर दिया. चलो try. I'm there. Try. How many queries are there? 3. 4, 3. Actually, and we are going to provide our try block. Try block inside the try block. From connection equals to. अरे ये this reference. Now equals to con dot, and for now for connection we have to write what connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. We are not going to write. We will use pooling, right? That's why we are using the method known as get connection. Right? Get connection. Okay? In this method, check out. Done, guys. Online people is also sending me the things. I'm looking at them. If you get a little idea also, 30% idea also, guys, your Spring JDBC is clear. Any method you will see, internal logic, the things are clear. Guys, what about you? Show me any code anybody had completed. Half of also. Oh, no issue, no issue. Class type, okay. Here you had committed one small mistake. Query for object is how much? SQL query 2 parameter, na? But you are going to share how many parameter? So, right, almost is perfect, just check out. Okay, lots of the people online also had given me the answer. Shall I write my code? Shall you going to check out with your idea, with my idea? Okay, everybody see here. Now, online people, I'm seeing your code also. Let me check. 1 minute online people code also. Dhruvesh had sent me the code. SQL query. No, for loop nahi. For loop nahi, Dhruvesh, for loop. This is not my code. Now we are not writing. Internally, it is written. Right? Internally it is written. We cannot modify the... I can understand that for loop is a better option, but the code is written internally. This is not with me. Right? Almost your idea is correct, but follow the same structure. Query for object type connection. Great. For loop again. For loop not. Right? Explicitly. Okay. Let's see, guys, how this internally work. Everybody concentrate. How this method internally work. Let's see. Right? Let's see. Let's see, guys. This query for object method internally in JDBC works something like that. Okay, tell me how many parameters are there, guys? 3 parameters. This having how many parameters? 2 parameters. So tell me, lots of the people had written the code with 2 parameters, same like that. How many parameters you are sending? 1, 2, 3. Is this 3 parameter will match with this method? For calling the method, parameter should be matched, na? Okay, now parameter is matching. Everybody concentrate here. Right? Everybody concentrate. Now I'm writing here. Public return type. What you want the return type? Everybody see? What the return type you want? String. So this method is of type of object or string? Object. This is again JDBC template method. It can pass multiple any values, na? Okay. Who is the person who can store and pass any type of value? Object. Object can pass integer, string, float, double. Yes, that's why right now. And this is the overloaded method now. What do you mean by overloaded method, guys? What do you mean by overloaded method? Same method with different parameter, type and order na? Okay, now I'm writing here public object and query for object is the method. Everybody concentrate. Query for object is the method where we are going to like what is the parameter? SQL query is the first parameter. Everybody concentrate. SQL query is the first parameter. The next one, the return type na. Next one, the return type na. What is the return type? Ah, what is the return type? अरे यार भाई क्लास यार तुम लोग बहुत ये चीज में कंफ्यूज हो. होल्ड ऑन एवरीबॉडी सी हियर गाइस सी हियर syntax of query. Okay, first of all everybody concentrate. All the people who understood it perfect. I need each and every people have to understood. Concentrate guys, everybody. Query is there. Okay, now tell me this query which I am going to write will do what? Which it is inside JDBC template class or not? Reply guys, reply. JDBC template class. What this query will provide me guys? This query will provide me what? Prepared statement. This query will provide me prepared statement or not? Okay, what is the use of prepared statement guys? Sending the SQL query and what is that? Or sending or taking the SQL query from the database na? SQL query from sending the SQL query. Here see, sending the SQL query to the database, and also the work of this one is what? Taking back the result from the database. Taking back the result from the what is that? Database. Everybody concentrate. Now right now prepared statement is there. Now what is the use of result set guys? Exactly to store the data which is back from the database, right? And then what more functionality you are doing? You are iterating or not? Iterating the things or not? Right? You are iterating the things here. Now everybody concentrate here. Now tell me these all things who will provide JDBC template now? And JDBC template will take the help of which method? Query for object. That's why the syntax is, don't forget, syntax is modifier, right? Modifier is there. Modifier, right? Return type. The name will be there. Everybody concentrate. Name of the method, and in the parameter you are passing. Everybody see the syntax. The parameter you are passing here what guys? SQL query first parameter, right? SQL query first parameter, and which type you need to return. Everybody see which type you need to return the answer. Suppose this is the first parameter. Now based on this parameter, tell me what is the modifier guys? Public. What is the modifier? Public. What is the return type? Why object? Because which type you need to return the answer means type can be anything na? Type can be integer, type can be float, double and all those. That's why who can accept all the type guys? Object. Okay. The name is what guys? Query for. It is a fixed name. Query for object. This is the fixed name. Query for object right now. And then you are passing the SQL query or not? Yes. And you are passing which type you need? Integer type. That's why you are passing integer.class or not? Integer.class or not? This is the syntax case. This is the syntax. Now, hold on. Everybody see, this is very important. That's why I'm struggling with you that much. I need here count. Everybody see, I need here count. Return type, what type I need guys? Huh? That's why I'm passing in the place. What is that? Integer. Okay. Query for name. I need what type of result? That's why I'm passing what guys? String.class. Right or not? Just remember, don't worry about this parameter right now. Okay. Now, when we'll go here, internally, all these things we are not going to provide. This query for object will provide me all those things or not? Okay. Now everybody concentrate here. When you are trying to call this query for object, how many parameters are there? 3 parameters. So when you are calling this 3 parameter, right? Right? So internally also this is overloaded method or not? Yes, this is overloaded method. Now again one more method is present inside JDBC template whose name is public. Return type is what, guys? Object. Name is what, guys? Query for everybody. Query for object. And how many parameters are there? What is the parameter? SQL query. Right now you had sent it SQL query for name, na? Which will store inside this query or not? Yes. Return type what you want? Query for string. Return type what you want? Integer or string? String. That's why you are writing here what, guys? String or class? Class. Because class can accept, na? Because you are writing string dot class, integer dot class. That's why this class will accept all the classes or not? Okay, you are writing here type. This is the internal code. This is your code, everybody. This is your code. And this code internally converted into this manner. Now you are passing one parameter or not, guys? What is the parameter here? Right? That's right. What is the parameter here? Object array or not? Now you are writing here object array, something object array you are passing or not? Yes, object array you are passing. Perfect. One person had written, but little mistake is there. That he is written exactly. Now tell me. Everybody concentrate. Now tell me internal code. Okay. For prepared statement, tell me, guys. For prepared statement for result set, we need connection or not? Connection who will provide? JDBC template or data source? JDBC template or data source? Oh bhai. Property, we are setting this. This is for what purpose? Connection purpose, na? Listen here, bhai. Tum log ko listen here first of all. This is provided by whom? User. What is this meant for? Providing connection or not? Who is using this connection? Data source, na? Mean data source is providing connection or not? Okay. Now this method will do what? Take the query from the application, take the result back from the database, iterate all those things. This method will do or not? For providing this method, he will use the prepared statement result set or not? Now prepared statement result set need connection or not? That's why you are writing here what, guys? First of all, what? Connection con equals to what is that? Null. Right now you are writing here what, guys? Prepared statement PST empty equals to what, guys? Null. Okay, the next one is what now? Result set rs equals to what, guys? Null. And then right now internally JDBC Spring JDBC will handle try and catch block or not? Remember, unnecessary try and catch block handled by the JDBC template only. I mean to say Spring JDBC only. Now we are writing here, writing here what? Connection. Everybody see connection, same variable which we had used, connection. And I am writing here what, guys? Should I have to write here connection dot? Tell me, should I have to write here driver manager dot get connection? This is repeated set of logic or not? For this, we are using connection pooling or not? That's why source means data source which is present inside the template will call get connection method or not? It will provide me all those connection or not? Yes. Now I'm writing here prepared statement. Now you are writing here PST empty dot. Tell me on dot. What is that? Prepared statement or not? Yes. Prepared statement he will do. Now prepared statement you are going to pass the query or not? Yes. Whatever the query you had sent it will come and store inside this place or not? Yes. Now what will happen, guys? It is going to the database. Now it will substitute the or place the parameters. Place the parameter or not? Yes. How to place the parameter, guys? How manually you are using? PST empty dot set int of what you are passing. What you are passing? In the first parameter, you have to pass this question mark, na? Everybody see in the first parameter, you have to pass this question mark na. This question mark is coming from which place? This place na. And it is stored inside this place or not? You are sending this method. This method will go and store inside this object array or not? Now you are trying to pass it int right now. Then tell me, are you going to write an ARR of 0? Huh? Whatever you had written, ARR of 0? Are you going to write? Exactly, directly you can write here first. But if you have multiple parameters, 1, 2, 3, it's better to go with what, guys? ARR of whatever you had written. ARR of what, guys? 0. So it will do what? In the first parameter. Everybody concentrate. Concentrate here. Question mark is there? Question mark is there? This product ID replace the question mark with which parameter? First parameter. Object array is created or not? Object array of 0 index. 0 index means right now, when this will be called internally object array, it will go and it will fetch ARR of 0. Means inside the object array, ARR of 0 is what? Product ID na? It will set the product ID in the query. And then internally you are calling here. Everybody concentrate. Internally you are calling here. Internally you are calling here. Everybody concentrate here. Internally you are calling here. What is that? Fast, tell me. RS equals to PSTMT dot execute. Execute. Tell me. Execute query. Execute query. We are writing or not, guys? Yes. Now, iteration happen or not? Yes. RS dot what is there? Next is there. And then it will check the if condition or not. Now it will check the if condition. What is which if condition? Type. If the type is of integer, it will return the things in integer format. If the type is a string, it will return the things in string format or not. Am I right or not? Okay. This is the internal code. Now let me place all the thing in your mind at one shot. Are you ready for that? Okay, take right now, just take 30 seconds of pause on your mind. 30 seconds only. Let me drink the water. 30 seconds. Don't miss it. Memorize it right now, whatever we had done. Now let me inject everything in your mind now. So, done. Let's see. Everybody concentrate. Concentrate, guys. Chalo, fast. Everybody see. This is, I told you, this is little bit critical, guys. See, first of all, let me tell you guys one thing. If I will not take care of these things, I'm pretty sure that if anybody will ask you, query for object is working in which manner, you will be failed. Pakka you will be failed. Because you have only the structure, not cements. Your house will be not going to stay. And that's the problem with students right now, that they are sitting in the class, they are understanding the things. Yesterday also you understood everything, na? Today is little bit tough class or not? Tell me. Honestly tell me, this is the tough class or not? Everyone. But yesterday also you had understand the same thing, na? Yesterday you had understood easily, right or not? And you thought you understood JDBC. No. You had not understood yesterday JDBC. You had just seen the structure of the JDBC. And today, if you are feeling tough, you understood JDBC. That's the only thing. If somebody is feeling easy right now also, guys, you are not understood JDBC. I'm telling you one thing. Annotation and JDBC, if you are feeling easy while learning, you are in wrong track. It's very easy thing, but for learning you will feel this. Like if you take high dose medicine, you will get sleep, na? In the same manner, these concepts are there. If you learn it, you will feel uncomfortable. But this uncomfortable thing only you are learning. Trust me, guys, this is the process. Now let's see. Let me prove you. See, let me prove you. देखो मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा, तुम लोग बोलोगे अब, right? ठीक है? चलो, let's see. Okay, we have to perform operation in the database or not, guys? Okay, perfect. Online people reply. Okay, we have to perform the operation in a database. So tell me the class which will take care of the connection, send the SQL query, return the SQL query, iterate over all those things. This class is known as what type of class? Huh? Which type of class? Perfect, DO class. Previously, DO class, who are writing? We are writing or somebody else? We. Manually. Right now, who will take care of all those things? Perfect, guys. Spring JDBC. Now tell me, Spring JDBC will take the help of which class? Database? Tell me, which class? JDBC? JDBC class is our interface, which it is provided by Spring JDBC or someone else. So for Spring JDBC, we have to add the dependency or not? Now, which dependency we are going to write Spring JDBC dependency or not? That dependency will match with core and context dependency or not? Perfect. Now let's see. Hold on. Right? Next phase. Now, JDBC template will provide me all those things alone, or he will take the help of anyone else? Anyone else? Who is the anyone else? Data source is a class or interface. This interface provided by JDBC template or JDBC API. So this main functionality of data source is what, guys? Providing the connection. Why connection pool? Perfect. So that we don't need to write connection code repeated time. Right? Perfect. Great. Hold on. Now data source is an interface. Can we create the object of that? Then who will create the object, guys? Driver manager data source is the class. Who will create the object? Spring JDBC, na? That Spring JDBC will provide me one implementation class or not? What is the name of that implementation class? Driver manager data source. Then you are writing your BAO class right now, DAO class, and you are writing template. For this template, internally it will call data source, and data source will call driver manager data source, na? And driver manager data source will stabilize the connection or not? That's why we are writing application.properties or not? Okay. Now in the configuration class, we will set all this property inside the data source or not? Right or not? And data source is using the JDBC template or not? JDBC template using data source or not? That's why in the JDBC template will provide the data source or not? And JDBC template will be used by whom? Used by product DAO class or not? That's why we will provide their AutoWire. Up to that is clear? Okay, perfect. Now we have to perform some operation. Right now just connection happened now. Now we have to perform some operation. For performing some operation, guys, what the method? We have to write a query now. For sending this query from my application to database or returning the result from database to my application, I need who? Prepared statement na? Arey yaar, boy, for sending this query from my application to database, and from database he will take back the query and I have to store. I need prepared statement or result set na? Do we have to write prepared statement result set by our own? Who will take care of this JDBC template na? That's why we are writing the method known as query for object. We are writing or we are reusing? Reusing. This query for object method will stabilize the connection, take the query to the database, return the database and iterate also na? Okay, this query for object method is present inside which class? JDBC template na? This is what type of method? Overloaded or overridden method? Overloaded method, right? Now tell me the syntax of query for object method. Modifier, return type, query name. First parameter is SQL query. Second parameter, what we need. Third, depend upon requirement. So right now the name is public modifier. Return type is what, guys? Why object? Because it will accept each and everything now. Name of the method is query for object. First parameter, SQL query. Second parameter, which class? Which we need. That's why we had written here. Right now we need here name, count. That's why we had written integer.class or not. Internally, how it will look like? It will look like something like this or not? Huh? Okay, perfect. Now I need name. Now name means right now it will, which query you are going to call? Tell me for name, what is the query? Object, public, return type is object, query for object. First parameter, SQL query. Second parameter, class type, right? Class, which class you need? String. That's why we had written string.class or not? Right. and the next parameter based on question mark. How many question mark is there? 1. That's why I'm writing object array, right? Why object array? Because maybe multiple question marks are also there. Now, if we look at the code, internally it will look like something in this manner or not, guys? Right? Everybody is understood about JDBC parameters? Everybody understood it, guys? Your 90% JDBC is completed, right? Tomorrow, the main thing came, how to insert, update, delete. That's it. Tomorrow is the last day of Spring JDBC. Everything is in there in your mind? Hold on. Wait. First, मुझे confidence चाहिए, मुझे नहीं मिल रहा. Honestly, tell me. Honestly, don't lie. Honestly, tell me, how many of you understood this scenario? Don't worry. If you don't understand, no need to write. Don't worry. Okay, put down. The people who had not understood it, right? You are lacking with the practicals. Because once you will do the practical, immediately you will understand. Trust my process. What you have to do, I will share you these notes. At least try to run this program. Which program? Yesterday, which we had completed. See here, yesterday which we had completed here. Right? Yesterday which we had completed. Now you can see the summary of this. Product EO class, where we have two things. We have written two methods. Concentrate, guys, everyone, for 5 minutes only. Right? Concentrate here. Now two methods are there. Everybody concentrate. Now, yesterday you had seen just the method name only. Everybody concentrate here last for 5 minutes. यार गुस्सा मत दिलाओ. इरिटेट कर दिए हो यार तुम लोग आज मेरे को. सीरियसली इतना एफर्ट मैं लगा रहा हूँ भाई. चलो. Right now, can you see the internal code of this? If I show you this method, can you analyze the internal code?